When Percy got to Hilltop Yards that night, he was tired. Later, his driver came to see him. "The points are broke, so you're going to spend the night with Rosie and 87546, he said. Then he left. "Hello, Percy," puffed 87546. "Hi," said Rosie. "Would you like it if I told you a story to help you fall asleep?" she asked. Percy agreed, albeit tired. And this is the story Rosie told. It was one great day on the South Sodor Railway, and it was long before Zack came to the railway, I said. Sir Bob Jackson came one day to make an announcement. "Cassie, I appreciate your work ethic, but I hear that you have been struggling with your passenger and freight trains," he said. "So I bought an engine from the Pennsylvania Railroad to help out," he said. All the engines were excited, including Jason, but deep down he was worried that the engine would be as difficult as Dylan. Soon enough, the engine came. "Jason, meet Spar. He will help Cassie with her trains," said Sir Bob Jackson. "Please, show him what to do." "Sure," puffed Jason, and they went off. After he was finished teaching Spar how to handle coaches and cars, Sir Bob Jackson came with a mixed expression on his face. "Jason, I need you to take some workmen down the line." "That blasted new engine made himself come off the rails." "Sure thing," puffed Jason. After Jason arrived, he was furious with Spar. "This won't do. I'm sure our controller will be cross about it." Spar laughed as he was being lifted back on the rails. Sir Bob Jackson came to see Jason after he pulled in with Spar from his other 3 derailments. "Good job, old reliable," he said. "Go and get a new coat of paint." Then Jason left. He was cross with Spar. "You derailed yourself 4 times today. Because of that, there's no way I can trust you by yourself on passenger trains. Tomorrow, I will have Jason double-head a passenger train with you," he said. The next day, Jason and Spar were double-heading a passenger train. "You please be careful," said Jason. Spar paid no attention, even after they left. As Jason predicted during the journey, Spar derailed. "It's fine to have 1 or 2 accidents, but not this many," puffed Jason. "Listen, back in America, we never cared whenever we derailed," Spar puffed. "This is a different place with different rules," said Jason. After Spar made it a few miles with his freight train, he derailed once more. He kept coming off the rails, even at sidings. "I have a deep suspicion that you're on your final chance," puffed Jason. Then, Spar left to collect his train. Spar was eager to get to the next station with his freight train. As we all know, Spar came off the rails as he rounded a curve. 2 of his freight cars sprawled across the line. Spar's driver was cross. "This all could have been avoided if you listened to the rules," he said. Meanwhile, Jason was puffing down the line with his freight train. After he got done, the fireman ran to Jason. Spar's off the line, and this time he tore apart his cylinders, he said. Before Jason pulled away with the cars that were still on the rails, he spoke sternly to Spar. Every night I've been trying to warn you, but you never listened, he puffed. He came back with a crane, and Spar was lifted back onto the rails. Jason arrived at the sheds with Spar. Sir Bob Jackson was there too. Good work, Jason. Go and get a new coat of paint, he said. He was cross with Spar. Always caused trouble since you first came here, haven't you? Said Sir Bob Jackson. I'm real sorry, sir. I truly am, chuffed Spar. Your behavior has been horrid since you first arrived. Since you like to derail, how about you can stay off the tracks forever and ever? As a punishment, Spar was left in a forest clearing where he would sit for a very long time. Although it was harsh, he learned the hard way, said Rosie. Then the three friends talked themselves to sleep.